When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me.
So thank you very much for coming to my talk today. This has been RGS Pride, and this has been Roy Brett on Rugby Songs.
Can we have silence now, please? Yes, finally, they're actually quiet.
Tensions at the RGS are high after Dr. Cox announced plans to expand his empire beyond the Middle East into new territory. This means that after exploiting Nepalese child labour to build schools for Qatari arms dealers, the RGS would be moving on to even more dodgy activity.
Now the RGS, we do good work here in Guildford. Really, really good work. But I feel like we're only limited by our geography. RGS in one country is good. It's good. In two countries, great. 3, getting towards fantastic. And I can never see that return diminishing. I feel like it's just exponential growth from here. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3, we go 4, and all of a sudden...
Right! Which one of you lot doesn't know how to flush the toilet after you've had a
Wasn't me.
Well, it was one of yous! Disgusting! Dr. Cox, is something funny? Something funny? This is not a laughing matter. I'll take off my overcoat.
Any ideas for global domination?
What about RGS Amsterdam?
So there's a couple of problems with RGS Amsterdam. Any other ideas from anybody? Mr. Witz, you've been quiet.
Okay, team. So I've been thinking. How about RGS Wuhan? Yeah.
What they don't really realize though, this next verse though, these bars, watch this shit. Go. Whoopie scoop, scoop dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop, whoopie dee scoop whoop poop, poop dee whoop scoop, poop, scoop dee whoop, whoop dee scoop, whoop dee scoop poop.
RGS Wuhan, that's an encouraging idea. What do you know about China?
I'm not Chinese.
Yeah, I'll have the spicy pork balls and some chow mein if that's alright.
However, not everyone has been as keen to expand. We spoke with financial expert Cam Gardner, who pointed out that most of the surplus revenue gained from these investments was absorbed in less than a week by various questionable expenses.
In recent years, RGS has made a number of investments to build schools in bastions of free speech and democracy. However, most of this surplus revenue has gone to funding key activities inside the school, including the IT department's Nerf gun arsenal, Mr. Yetman's Botox habit, Mr. Dunscombe's Durham merch, and all 47 members of the senior management team. Furthermore, Dr. Cox has stressed the importance of the 20 for 20 scheme, where he pledges to only work 20 weeks a year.
Dr. Cox refused to comment on the subject when we questioned him last week, but stressed that he must be a popular headmaster because he received 112% of the staff vote. Some have taken a democratic approach, creating their own parties to challenge the Cox empire.
Thank you all so much for such a great turnout. It's great to see the campaign and the party have got so much support.
Dr. Cox, however, doesn't seem the slightest bit deterred by this opposition. Some more extremist militias have decided to take matters in their own hands, roaming the corridors during free periods and capturing hostages. Luckily, precautions have been taken to ensure the utmost safety of the students. It looks like Dr. Cox has an alarming situation on his hands. We will keep you updated.
Last week, the RGS watched Lindsay land a convincing victory against Turner, holding on to the gold ring belt.
And first to introduce, Bookie T. And the challenger, also known as the Shrew, Tommy Lindley.
Let's go, man.
Right, boys, I want to see a clean fight. No biting, no scratching, a lot of punching. Let's get to it. Come on, brother! Presented with the weapon of mass destruction, the Shrew! The Shrew!
Our attention now goes to one of the RGS's most iconic rivalries. The CEO of RGS Fight Club, Mr. Kovas, said this when we spoke to him.
As the president of the RGS Fight Club Association, I'm thoroughly looking forward to seeing this fight take place.
Despite losing badly the first time round, Knight seemed confident as he weighed in last night, tweeting this. That fight takes place at Castle Grounds Arena at 4:30. And if you miss it, you can always catch it on pay-per-view at Tip Lady Sport. This has been Hamish Golker reporting for the RGS Today. I am in shot, yeah? Also taking place this evening, will the RG chess team continue their undefeated streak?
Fresh money, baby.
Broadsbridge chess every lunchtime, 1:15 if you want to see the roster. Don't talk all that, we've got proper posture. Knock you out like Joshua, that bishop shift it, I got ya. Obslick biscuits, they're imposters. Chess club wizards like Potter. We can turn the table on any game or just flip it like Foster. Start pawn e4. Walk in the room with a boomer cause it was born just after the war. Get round here and take your queen, add 9 more points to the score. No face, no case in chess, leave you in a mess all over the floor. Think you're a king, I'll put you in check, mate, I've done it before. Do the business, then 10 toes back to the forward. Then 10 toes back to the forward. A friend of a op is a op and they take a long time before they move their piece. Bambo K got 22 wins, I can bet you that he's feeling sweet. Meet like 4 to 5 times a week, next year it's all down to on me. Robobino with the whole school watching him when he crossed that bridge.
Can you take your coat off, please? Oh yeah, sure. Put your phone away as well. Yep. I told you, take your coat off, do you not hear me?
Sorry,
Put your
sir.
phone away.
Good read that. Anyway, let's read some of these personal statements. Ever since I was a young boy, I have been really interested in economics. There you have it. As a young child, I loved playing with Lego. I don't care. Jack Feetses. In my favourite movie, Incredibles 2, X says you want to get out the hole, first you've got to put down the shovel. When I was 11, I wrote a letter to the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Well, aren't you clever? What I find appealing about Classics University is the diversity it has within its field to encompass the culture, language, literature, history and philosophy of the ancient world. What is more, the influence of the classical world continues to be relevant in our culture today and has peaked. Don't say peaked, I hate the word peaked. Right, any others that are any good here? I believe that value neutrality and positivism must be replaced by normative ethical axioms in economics in order to establish political and social economic stability. I extrapolated this notion. I give up. I need a completely different approach.
Today we have a very interesting floor function. Anyone know what the answer to this is? Well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Clearly, the answer is 69. Q-E-D.
Incredible.
Dr. Page, I don't feel so good.
Where's he gone? No!
You know, I think the cat's daily routine of wanking behind a tree is actually quite impressive. Stupid.
I was always the favourite.
6 months later.
Anyway, and here they are. Down here, the brightest boys that RGS has to offer. We just had our best results at Oxbridge for the last 12 months. I mean, I don't know how they do it. Mr. Andrews, what are you doing here?
Oh, sir, I got an unconditional to Oxford Brookes, sir.
No, right. Unconditional, spelt incorrectly. Oxbridge does not include Oxford Brookes. Go away and give me your brother's Cambridge tie as well. Yep. Anyway, apologies for that interruption. Let's have a look what the really clever boys are up to. RGS Scholarship, welcome to the hub. The centre of... No idea. Okay, now, what you do, that blue, turn that blue one round, that there, down there. Now bring that one in, down. So much better this. All right, down again, in there. Mr. Perkins, go away. Go away.
I've got an officer.
Oxbridge only.
Cambridge
Oxbridge only. Go away.
Actually, sir, I think he did get an offer from Cambridge.
Listen, I don't care how many Halens I've got Oxbridge offers. I know better than you. Be quiet.
Please welcome your host, all the way from Amsterdam, the one, the only, the Dare!
Hello, and welcome to the most popular game show in the country, Truth or Dare. Who dares wins. Where one unlucky winner has to go to the RGS for the next 7 years. And joining us is...
Orlando Quickscoper Meadowcroft.
Did you say Meadowcroft?
Yeah, my dad's a teacher here.
Hello, introduce yourself to the viewers at home.
Hello, I'm...
XXX Phase Dan XXX.
And why are you on the game show today?
Well, my parents told me to, I guess.
Cut. And now, we spin the wheel. Will it be truth or will it be dare? Let's find out. And it's truth. The first question is, what height is Mr. Gough?
I think I did this one in my revision. 3'2".
Close enough. We're going to take a short break now. Stay tuned to find out if Dan wins in truth or dare. Who dares wins.
Are you struggling to speak to girls? Do you struggle to make eye contact? Are you sweating way too much? Well, you're in luck. Thanks to extensive research, we have discovered the perfect solution pour vous. Introducing RGS Bib. Truth or Dare, sponsored by RGS.
Before the break, Dan answered the first question correctly. Now it's time for the second round. So spin the wheel to find out. Will it be truth or will it be dare? And it's dare. So bring on the gauntlet. Congratulations! Amazingly, you completed the gauntlet. Wow. Are you ready for one final round?
Oh.
Well, it's time to spin the wheel for one last time. Will it be truth or will it be dare? It's a dare! This week's recruit would make it, but alas. Right, that's all we have time for. Join us next week to find out if any of our unlucky recruits make it into the RGS.
Following his disappointing Oxbridge results, Utkarsh Dandanayak has decided to dedicate himself to more worthwhile endeavours. For many years, the state of the toilets had baffled staff, but Utkarsh's transformations have had an enormous effect.
Using behavioural economics, I found a way to reduce urine spillage in the toilets. It was simple, really. All we had to do was give them something to aim at.
There were some minor problems encountered with this experiment. Some boys became confused about when and where they released themselves.
But overall, I think it really was a tremendous... Oh,
yeah.
Mate, what are you doing? We're trying to film here.
No, it's Photography Society.
Prepare to be destroyed.
NANI?! Round 1. Fight!
What the hell are you doing?
Finish him!
Come on, Joe. Should have done chemistry for A level.
Fatality.
Wai Shun Lao wins.
Come on, no, come on. Best of three. We've still got ages. Got a whole of lunch.
The RGS's decision to ban fast food has had severe unintended consequences, with gangs springing up all around the school and detention rates rising to an all-time high.
Have you got food?
Yeah, okay. FC.
I don't know what they want, I don't know. In the cold with my
However, business continues to flourish.
in the snow. I think I know what they want, I think I know.
Welcome to my corner shop. Can I interest you in some lentil? Look at the lentil, very good quality. Look at the lentil, very good. Very good.
Have some alcohol.
Okay. Look at this shoe, made by my baby brother back in India. Look, very good quality, very good. Took many hours. Okay, very good. That will be $4.99, please. Oh wait, can I see your ID, please, sir? Can I see your ID, please? You look very familiar, sir. Have I seen you before? Very well. Have a nice day.
One gang that has aroused particular suspicion is the Peaky Blinders, led by ex-convict Tommy Lauder.
Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the steps. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
You know what I'm here for? Give me all the phones.
I won't do it.
No. In there.
No, I won't do it.
Do it! You know all these kids' phones belong to me. Get them.
Alright, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Thank you very much.
Hang on. It says here you've got a fine for 125.
So, sperm cells are manufactured and tested by a special type of cell division called meiosis.
And now we do the flexible ed. Hold the stretch.
One bottle later.
It's Tyler still. It's Tyler still.
Time watching those videos. This is all
They are the biggest sketch. Yeah. Say less. Right, let's go. Am I on cam? Bash, yeah. Pay out the biggest sketch you know.
Your mum.
My mum, yeah. Cool. Pay out like the biggest like nerd you know then.
The biggest bird.
Nerd.
Oh, bird. Your mum's still the biggest bird. Nerd.
Cool. This is a vibe. It's not going in.
Biggest nerd.
Biggest nerd. Me. Get on here. So how many continents are there?
7.
7, and name them.
Shit.
Africa.
Face the camera.
Africa, Europe, South America, North America, Australasia. It's Oceania.
Alright, no helping.
Okay, Oceania, whatever. Oh shit. The Arctic and the Antarctic.
And how do you spell necessity?
Asia, mate.
Wait,
oh yeah, Asia.
I left one. How do you spell necessity?
Necessity. Double S.
Cool. And what do you rate Georgia Gardner out of 10?
Straight 12.
Straight 12.
Why are the West Plains closed?
Another packy roaming outside his zone. But he's fully sedated and ready for relocation.
Pepsi SARS. Tostito down.
Security said the invisible fences were a no-fail. That is the second time this month.
Well, the packies short out their implants when they butt heads.
How much longer until they get it out of there?
He just got 5 milligrams of carfentanil.
Well, chess club must have been good.
Wow.
Did you enjoy it last night?
The RGS is a fascinating ecosystem filled with a diverse plethora of life.
The wildebeest has fascinated me for years. This solitary creature marches about the corridors and tends to avoid contact with anyone,
What's your problem? I'm trying to do my job.
building its habitat at high altitudes. Here we see this male is trying to relax, but the noise of the sixth formers nearby is making this difficult. Sadly, climate change has left this majestic mammal struggling to survive due to food shortages. Unfortunately, the Yeti man is a far more efficient killer than the wildebeest, which is why there is so much concern about this species.
Okay, now these are...
In the middle, pause.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Nah, please. Nah, let me get off it. Alright, cool. Part 2, general knowledge quiz. Alright, so the first person to get it right gets the point, yeah? Cool. How many continents are there?
7.
Good. Good. Yeah, no, you just say it out loud. First one set, cool. How many countries are there in the UK?
3.
Okay, name them.
Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales and England.
Good, alright, I mean, yeah. What elements make up water?
Oxygen and hydrogen.
Yeah, good. Jack, anything?
Don't do chemistry.
And how do you spell necessity? This one's just for Jack.
NECESSITY.
Yeah, that's good. Well done, Jack. That's good. Final question, does anyone vape in the sixth form centre?
I plead the fifth. No comment.
Thank you.
Alright, we're ready to... Wait, is it
I'm running.
We're ready to go.
Right! Which one of you lot doesn't know how to flush the toilet after you've had a shit? It was fucking one of yous! Disgusting!
Everyone wave at the camera just quickly.
Guys!
Look at this absolute monstrosity of a cast. Look at this. Bad Joe's here. Everyone's here. Look at this. Boz is here. Tyler's here doing a bit of directing. Look at that. See that? Alright, good. JT's here. Look at JT.
Will it be truth or will it be dare? And it's...
This is actually so good. I can't believe it's so cool. What do I drink? I'm gonna film my crib session, yeah? With the fire in the booth, yeah. You're gonna dig this. On the ball to start pouring E4. Walk in a room with a boomer because it was born just after the war. Get round here and take your queen, add 9 more points to the score. No face, no case in chest, leaving a mess all over the floor. Perfect! That's the crib session done. AJ Freezy on the mic, you get me?
Chop, sir, on your bike.
Come on, sir.
Sir, you're in the scene. Come on, off you go.
Right, I'll take off my overcoat then. Oh shit!
Does he rip his trousers? Okay, just rip his trousers. Right in there. Wait.
Time for the gauntlet.
Hurry up! Move!
Bring on the gauntlet.
Oh, come on then. You can do this.
Super time! Right, take off my overcoat. Something funny! This is not a laughing matter!
Someone needs to laugh, and then Paddy needs to say this is not a laugh. Just Lucas.
This take is going to take
I'm
gonna
wiggle my fingers as I go forward.
That's alright.
Yes.
Point it towards Jack, like tilt it. No.
Oh, just twist it. Yeah, Come up to me. Come up to me.
Little behind the scenes shot.
James, can you make your neck longer?
Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a general knowledge quiz today, alright? So how many countries are there in the UK? One country in the UK? Wow, so...
Put on the bib. Put on the bib. Put on the bib. The bib. The bib. Can I put it on? Put on the bib. Oh, it's glorious. It's so good. Bib.
Not a laughing matter!
That was so good! It was enough.
Some people might pass my levels. Some might not.
A-levels and GCSEs will not go ahead in England and Wales. A decision has yet to be made in Scotland and Northern Ireland.
Now it's time for the second round. So spin the wheel to find out, will it be truth or will it be dare? And it's dare, so bring on the gauntlet!
Yeah!